Weston, I know that you have advised patience, but that is not bringing Stephen Logan back to his family. Not in time for his wife not to break my marriage up.
Patience and caution. The two of them go hand in hand.
But that doesn't let me know what the hell is going on inside that house. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand that.
Good. Now, let's face it. If the entire family has rejected the idea of the father coming back, we're going to have to come up with another plan.
Well, I think it's pretty logical to assume that the two younger girls don't know anything about the letter or their father yet.
We don't know that for a fact.
What about Beth Logan? You think she knows anything?
I'm not sure. But if she has rejected the idea of her husband coming back entirely, this isn't going to be easy.
You know, I assumed that you hired me because you trusted my judgment. And right now, every ounce of my judgment is telling me that patience and caution are the best tactics to use right now.
I can't stand around and wait. I don't have the time. And I'm not going to give up without a fight.
Do you know what you're gonna do?
No, I don't have the foggiest idea. But I'm going to do something. Hello.
Hi. How are you doing?
Wonderful. Just absolutely wonderful.
You got anything extra special on your program for today?
Oh, well, just, taking care of myself and being lazy and reveling in every minute of it.
Well, how about lunch this afternoon at the Ocean Club?
I would love it.
Is it all right if I call you an hour before? Will that give you enough time?
More than enough. I'm gonna count the minutes. Does that sound corny or what?
Only if you don't mean it.
But I do.
Then I love it. And you.
And I you.
Till lunch then. And don't stop counting.
Not on your life.
Who was that?
A friend.
Anybody I know?
Why the interrogation?
Well, you should have hurt yourself.
Oh, that bad, huh?
Your Mom, I've never heard you sound like that before.
Well, chalk it up to old age. Speaking of which, where are your older sisters this morning? They're late.
Well, Donna's ready, but I got the feeling she was holding back so she could talk to Brooke.
Donna, I thought you'd be downstairs by now. You're gonna be late.
I waited for Katie to leave so that I could talk to you. Why, Brooke? Why did you go to Tucson? I'm right, aren't I? Dad's in Tucson.
Haven't you already decided that for yourself, Donna?
Brooke, stop denying it. I know for a fact that you went to Tucson.
How many times do I have to tell you? Just leave it alone.
Brooke, I know this has something to do with Dad. He didn't want anyone to know, especially Storm.
Donna, stop it. Don't keep on talking this way.
Brooke, admit it. My God, I know. I know that this has something to do with Dad. And that means that he's alive. Brooke, our father is alive. How did you find him? Did you see him?
We got a letter.
We?
It was addressed to the family.
And you kept it a secret? What did Daddy's letter say?
The letter wasn't from him.
Who sent it?
I don't know.
Brooke, stop it. Will you please just tell me what happened?
Donna, the letter wasn't signed. I don't know who sent it.
You have no idea?
None. At first, I thought it was important. And then...
Well, what did the letter say?
It said, if you want to find Stephen Logan, and then it gave an address.
So that's why you went to Tucson? To check out the address?
Yeah.
Well, did you see Dad? What did he say? Brooke, tell me!
There really isn't much to tell. We were only together for about 10 or 15 minutes.
After all these years, you were only together for 10 or 15 minutes?
That's the way he wanted it. He had nothing more to say after 10 minutes.
But...
Donna, our father doesn't want things to change. He says that he's satisfied to stay where he is, as he is. He doesn't want to come home.
I don't believe you.
Donna, why would I lie to you? He doesn't even want the family to know that I'd seen him.
He told you that?
Yes.
Daddy said that he doesn't want to see any of us?
Yes, Donna. He doesn't want to see any of us.
Well, if he doesn't want to see us, then who sent that letter?
I honestly have no idea.
Did you talk to Dad about it?
Yes, he doesn't know either. I don't think we'll ever figure it out.
Do you still have it?
Right here?
Can I at least see it? That's it? Just this?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. If that's the way he wants it, fine. Daddy doesn't want to see us, then I don't want to see him.
I honestly think that that's the best for all of us.
Southwood Drive, apartment 3C, Tucson.
Stephanie.
Hello. I can see by the expression on your face that this was not a good time to drop by.
Well, no, really, it's quite all right. Please, won't you come in?
Well, I've been wanting to come by and see you ever since the surgery. But I've just had so much going on in my life that which I'm not going to bore you with. I want to know how you are. How are you feeling?
Have you seen these figures, Rich?
The updated sales report from the fall showing? Yes, I saw it earlier this morning.
I'd be interested in your opinion.
Much better than I thought.
There's a lesson in there for us somewhere, don't you think?
I'm not sure I follow you.
That sometimes things don't work out the way we think or hope they will. Sometimes they exceed our expectations, and sometimes they fall short. Far short.
What's your point, Dad?
I think you get my point, son.
Tell me, do you feel as good as you look?
I'm feeling just fine, thank you.
Marvelous. You seem so relaxed and contented. I was concerned, because I know sometimes people suffer depression after this sort of surgery, but you just seem to be doing beautifully, and I'm so glad for you.
Thank you. Can I get you some coffee?
Oh, I'd enjoy that, but I don't want you to go to any trouble.
Oh, no trouble. I'll just be a minute.
She doesn't know about her husband, or there'd be some sign of it. She's composed. She doesn't act or look as though she knows. Brooke knows, but does anyone else?
Mrs. Forrester,
Oh, hello, Brooke.
what are you doing here?
I came to see your mother.
Well, that's very nice of you. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to see if she needs anything before I leave.
Oh, of course. Don't let me detain you.
I'm talking about last night, Rich. I think that was a good example of what I mean. That we can all feel a sense of disappointment when things don't turn out the way we expect them to.
You have me at a disadvantage, Dad. You know what's going on with your personal life. I don't.
Rich, I came here to talk. I don't want to argue. Obviously, you were not aware of the deep disappointment I was feeling about my marriage. It had been building up for a long time.
You're blaming Mother because you feel disappointed?
I'm not blaming anyone. I had expectations for my marriage, and I didn't find them. For whatever reasons.
I doubt that anyone is especially thrilled when one of their parents says they're going to get a divorce. Sure, it happens a lot. But you never think it's going to happen to your parents.
You're terribly disappointed, aren't you?
Especially if there's another woman involved.
Ridge, I know how close you and your mother have always been. You and I'm not certain why, have never enjoyed that same closeness. You're very protective of her. I admire that fierce loyalty in you. Don't lose that. There's no question your mother's going to need that now more than ever in the next few months.
So there's no possibility that you'll change your mind?
No, there isn't. None.
Hello, Donna.
Mrs. Forrester. I didn't realize there was anybody here.
I gathered that. Is everything all right?
Yes.
I've just had a lot on my mind lately. Sorry.
Oh, there's nothing to be sorry about.
It's just that...
It's just what?
Never mind. Just something I learned last night.
Sorry, this took so long.
Oh, not at all. Donna just came downstairs and we were just starting to have a chat.
Morning, Donna. Look a little out of sorts. Anything wrong, honey?
No. I'm just fine, Mom. Will you excuse me? It was nice to see you again, Mrs. Forrester.
It was nice to see you, Donna. She certainly is stunning, but then all of your children are. I guess I've seen everybody but Katie and Storm. And Grandma Logan.
Storm and Katie left earlier.
Thank you. And Mrs. Logan, has she come back from her trip?
No, she's been visiting her sister for several weeks.
I'm sure that you miss having her around. When's she coming home?
I don't really know. It's possible she could be gone indefinitely.
Oh. This coffee's absolutely delicious. I promised I wouldn't stay long. I know that you've got a lot of things to do.
Thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate your concern.
Oh, no, the appreciation is mine. Your attitude is so positive that it's positively infectious. Makes me forget all my problems. Thank you. I hope I'll see you again soon, Beth. Brooke, don't be a stranger. I hope we'll see you around the house soon. Goodbye, Beth.
Bye.
Mom? What is it?
I just can't help feeling guilty, Brooke, knowing what I know. Wondering how Stephanie will react when she finds out.
There's absolutely no possibility I will change my mind. Look, Ridge, I want to make something abundantly clear to you. Don't you think I have no feelings for your mother? Because I do. You don't live with someone as many years as I've lived with your mother without having very strong feelings about them.
Filing for a divorce is certainly a novel way of showing that.
But you're missing something here, son. This is not a bitter, hostile divorce. There are no angry charges and countercharges going back and forth. There will be no conflict in the settlement terms.
So you're going to be civilized. What do you think that's going to prove?
It proves that we have a great deal of respect for one another. A respect that lets us wind up our lives together without acrimony.
If that respect is there, then what the hell are you doing it for? You want to fling, then do it. You want to get an affair out of your system, then just do that.
That's not what this is about, son. I have loved this woman for many years. Since before I even knew your mother.
So I'm a little late in suggesting an affair.
Sex has never played a role in this relationship.
What do you want me to say, Dad?
I want you to understand. But I know that's asking too much. Our relationship is very important to me. How you feel means a great deal to me. I want you to be tolerant. Can you do that for me, son?
Don't hurt Mother.
I can't promise you that. No matter what, your mother's gonna be hurt by this divorce.
Hello?
Mrs. Forrester,
Yes?
it's Conway. Can you talk?
Yes.
I think someone turned up the fire.
Meaning?
Meaning another Logan has made a reservation for Tucson.
Do you want to tell me or do you want me to tell you? Donna?
How'd you know that?
That wasn't very difficult to figure out.
Well, it's just like I said. Things simmer for a while, and they boil over. Well, they're beginning to boil.
Thank you.